In my opinion, the lobster roll is summer's most luxurious sandwich. The key to making a good one is to keep it simple. We want lobster to be the star of this sandwich, so two things we're going to keep in mind. Let's not add too many ingredients to mask the flavor of the lobster, and let's make sure we don't overcook our lobster. We're going to boil the lobster for a lobster roll, and we're going to boil them in the shell because that's what gives lobster its great flavor. So bring a large pot of water to a boil, and we're going to season it really well with some salt. About 2 good tablespoons of salt in this water. Remember, the lobster's not going to absorb all of that salt because we're going to drain much of that water away, but we need enough salt there to season the lobster properly. That water should be at a rolling boil, and we're going to boil these lobster tails 1 minute for every ounce of lobster. So these are about 5-ounce tails. We're going to boil it for about 5 minutes. Now, while that is boiling, we're going to create an ice bath because remember, we do not want to overcook our lobster. So as soon as it comes out of this pot, we're going to throw it into some ice water to stop the cooking immediately. It's been 5 minutes. Let's get these lobster tails out of that boiling water and into the ice bath. Now we just let them cool until they can be handled, and then we'll cut them out of the shell, chop them up. So once these are cool enough to handle, take them out of that ice bath and drain off any liquid. Grab a good pair of kitchen shears, and we're going to cut the shell all the way down the back. And then pry this apart. The lobster meat should come out pretty easily. That's all there is to it. Repeat this with the other lobster tails and then get ready to cut it up. Cut the lobster tail in half first and then just cut it into good sized chunks because we want to taste that lobster when we have it in the sandwich. Transfer all this lobster to a new mixing bowl. And then just clean up your station. Now's when we make that lobster mixture. So we're keeping in mind that we're not going to add too many ingredients because we don't want to overshadow the lobster. Starts with a little bit of mayonnaise. Add a little bit at a time because you can't take it out once it's been there. We're going to put some chives, some fresh parsley, some salt, and some pepper, some celery for a little bit of crunch, finely chopped, and let's mix this up. This is looking pretty good. I just want a little bit more mayonnaise to hold it all together, and a touch of lemon juice. And we have a delicious looking lobster salad here. The only other part of a lobster roll, aside from the lobster filling, is of course the bun. Now, traditional for a lobster roll is a split top hot dog bun. That's a bun that has, of course, the opening in the top and 2 wonderful flat sides that you can toast beautifully and get some crunch on. If you can't find split top hot dog buns, take a traditional bun, slice down the sides, and toast those sides before you fill it with the lobster mixture. I'm going to take some butter and butter the sides of these buns generously. Put them on a preheated griddle. Toast them until they are golden brown and have some nice texture. While you toast your buns, it's just enough time to grab some butter lettuce, season your lobster mixture to taste with a little bit of salt if you need it, or pepper, and then get ready to plate it up. Inside each bun, we're going to place a piece of butter lettuce. That's going to hold our lobster mixture beautifully. And of course, the top split bun allows you to fill this lobster roll, keeping it standing up. Pile it high and deep. And get ready to serve this up. A little bit of salt and vinegar chips, maybe a dill pickle or 2. Delicious.